Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella1 Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? We back. Goodfella Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. One time for the one time we grinding. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And looking at some of the interviews they got last night over at AB Boxing News. He got an interview with Errol Spence. And then Errol Spence, said if somehow Tony Harrison and Jarrett Hurd meet up and they unify titles, that he'd move up and take that fight. Don't forget about our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. You can check them out at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1 Boxing. You've seen the promo in the beginning. All the information in the description. All natural products. Get with it, man. Cut your chances of getting cancerous diseases by, having all those processed ingredients, in everyday products like toothpaste, anything, bath bombs, hair pomade, muscle relaxer rub. So go check them out, healthblaze.com. I explain more in the tail end of the video. But if you didn't know, Tony Harrison upset Jermell Charlo last night. And kind of messed up the Jarrett Hurd fight, all right? And I'm going to do a video about that real soon, all right? So, y'all, hold y'all horses for that one. But yeah, Errol Spence was asked, and he was interviewing, with AB Boxing News and some other reporters, and Gervonta Tank Davis said, "Oh, really?" When he said if somehow, Harrison and Hurd met up, and I guess Tony would beat, Jermell in a rematch, and I'll talk about that in a minute too, another video. But said he'd love to take on the winner. That's a fight that he'll move up and take. And it makes sense, if you're gonna move up and leave pageantry and accolades and awards and legacy at 147 potentially behind, because ain't nobody thumping down there and dudes don't want to fight. Why not? Go up and get 3 belts. That opportunity. It could elude you for the rest of your career with boxing politics. So if you got an opportunity to go up and get 3 belts, we'll get them. You know what I'm saying? Because right now at 147, it seems impossible to get 3 belts. Like we talked about yesterday, Keith Thurman said he is not unifying in 2019. 2020 is going to be a unification bout for him. So, and I believe that Sean Porter is not going to fight Errol Spence next year. I do a video on that as well. But I did a video on Keith Thurman last night about that, what he said. But yeah, like I said before, it's a good fight for Errol. Tough fight for Errol. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what happened with Mikey, Jarrett Hurd is a tough out. He's a strong kid, but I think Errol could do better than a lot of guys versus Jarrett Hurd. And Jarrett Hurd would getting outboxed by a few guys. All the guys he fought, the upper echelon. But I think Errol is a guy that can go to the body and take his air out his tires. You know what I'm saying? When you got a guy with a good melon on top of his head, you got to go to his body and let the air out the tires. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Errol will win. Errol ain't no small guy. You know what I'm saying? Razor sharp jab. Razor sharp body punches. Good punch variety. And he got boxing skills nobody's seen before. So, I can see him beating Jarrett Hurd. You know what I'm saying? He always in shape. The body work. I can see that on Tony Harrison. That's a tough fight. Styles make fights. A guy that can stick and move, that can box. It's going to be hard for him to close the distance on Tony Harrison with that jab and with that right hand when he chooses to throw it. That's going to be a tough fight on how he would attack Tony Harrison. I think it would start off with a sharp jab upstairs and a sharp jab to the body. And I think he would have to really, really, move his head and really put pressure on Tony Harrison and probably walk through some fire. Tony presents a different type of, threat than Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd is like a zombie, just walk you down and beat you down. Tony Harrison is a little bit more methodical, boxing move, stick and move. Seemed like he got his stamina thing down pat. He learned from his 2 losses. I think Tony Harrison fight stylistically wise could be tougher just for those reasons I named. But I love to see him. If I can't get Errol Spence versus Crawford, Porter, and Thurman, then, if these 2 unify next year, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these fantasy dreams and waiting around for these dudes to step up in competition, and they ain't going to step up in competition. You know, they don't have no plans on stepping up in competition. So at the end of the day, you know, I can't get mad at either one of them. As far as excuse me, I can't get mad at Errol Spence because if he want to leave that division behind or defend his title in 2 divisions, because them dudes ain't out there thumping. And eventually, a lot of them dudes gonna have to come up, like Porter and Thurman. They come up. You know, Terrence Crawford probably won't come up, but you know, I figure if Crawford and Errol don't fight this year, unless Errol gets the Pacquiao fight or somehow he can unify with Sean Porter, then I don't think it's ever gonna happen at that point. You know what I'm saying? If they all waiting for him to condense and become and get the 3 belts and fight, that may not happen until 2021 at the soonest. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? What if he loses? You know, what if Thurman unifies 3 belts and retire and don't want to fight Terrence Crawford after talking all that yip yap? You know, anything can happen, but these are good fights, either one. You know what I'm saying? You know, and Earl letting people know that, they bull sniffing down there in the boxing politics, got me messed up. So I wouldn't mind going there with Tony Harrison or Jarrett Hurd, and Jarrett Hurd and Tony Harrison would be a rematch. You know what I'm saying? That Tony Harrison was winning every round, so Jarrett Hurd stopped him. And what has he learned? You know what I'm saying? He got to learn to go to the body a little bit more, use the jab to the body some more. You got to go to Jarrett Hurd's body, man. That's the key. Go to his body, dude. That coming down from higher weight classes, from higher weight. A dude that loves to take punches to the face. It's so more likely when you throw to his face and keep punching that you feel like you're gonna knock him out. But you gotta go to that man's body. He got a granite chin. He like the black margarita, some people say. You gotta go to his body, work his body. Jab to the body, combinations to the body, come upstairs a little bit. But most of my punches, I'm sending and landing. Not too many throwaway punches to the body. I'm going to the body. That's just what it is. And I believe Errol Spence will go to the body. It's like Jermell Charlo was an Errol Spence clone. He tried to go out there and beat Errol so bad, but his punches don't flow like Errol. He come out there tight, shoulders tight, torso tight. He's a very tight fighter under Derrick James. That's not what he was under Ronnie Shields. Under Ronnie Shields, he was more of a more fluid fighter. You know what I'm saying? Better movement, side to side, in and out. Boxing guys, I understand he wanted to put some aggression, but he overhauled his style to be an aggressive fighter. And, at the end of the day, when you got a guy that's fighting a style that ain't him, you always got an opportunity to win. You know what I'm saying? And Tony Harrison dictated the pace, and he picked him apart, so in that fight. He used his aggression against him, and, Jermell landed some good shots. Tony Harrison, I thought was gonna get knocked out at some point in that fight, man, a couple of them times, but he held his ground. You know what I'm saying? He held his own, and he ended up getting the victory. I ain't mad at it, man. Everybody take this for granted. We gonna get Hurd and Charlo. Ain't nobody see this one coming. And I told people said Tony Harrison got 2 losses, and 2 losses don't mean nothing. That just mean he learned. You know what I'm saying? He learned. That was his learning experience. He learned that fat meat ain't greasy. He learned that fat meat wasn't greasy. He learned from his mistakes. Now Charlo got to take his L and learn from his mistakes. And I'll talk about him later as well, too. It's going to be a big day on the channel. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm going to link this interview in the description. Let me know what y'all think. What Errol say about, Harrison and Hurd fight. And he want the winner. And I think it'll be a good fight, man. I'll give Errol a chance versus anybody at 147, 154. And I don't think people know how good Errol is until, they see him move up in weight or see him versus Crawford or Thurman. And people going to understand, he got more to offer than what to the naked eye. But Goodfellas Sports TV, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Much blessings to you and yours. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this holiday period. Don't drink and drive. Don't forget we're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Also, we got a Facebook group. Also, you can reach out to me in email. Or you can DM me on social media or add me at Twitter. If you got questions, business inquiries, sponsorships, you got a video request, you want to start a channel, I do help people do that as well. Also, you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's in the description as well. But make sure you go over to thehealthblaze.com. Check out their all-natural products, man. From hair pomade to muscle relaxer rubs to foot soaks, bath bombs. Really, really good prices, man. All-natural products. You ain't got to worry about the chemicals, the processed chemicals in there that gives, you are higher risk of getting cancer and other diseases that come with processed products. Get right with nature. Do that, man. Get organic. You know what I'm saying? That's way better for the human body, man. So go check out the Health Blades. Use promo code Goodfellow Unboxing. Both of those links and promo code in the description. Get 18% off.